circus intro. I just sort of just went not forgot every word I was going to say. I'll stick with a good evening, Sunday evening. I don't know if you guys went already. I'm not quite there yet. Let me know if that music's too loud. I've knocked it down a little bit, but it's like a really weird playlist, and it's just like that all the way through. Who we got in then? Oh, like a Welsh fourth. Who was third? If Welsh was fourth, maybe I was third. Maybe I was third. Hi then. How's it going? What is the music? Music's distracting. What if I like whack it right down? Like background noise. That's what I'm going for. Bit of background ambience. Synthwave ambience. It's supposed to match the colour theme, the synthwave. A bit like sort of 70s, a bit. Yeah, it'd be a good start, wouldn't it? You just watch me flounder about for a bit with music going on. That's all you need. Don't know what you're on about. I got like 2 cats for me. So they've got Donutsworth, who's always here. But old Sober's parked his arse on the bed, so I'm surrounded tonight. Don't need to hear him, don't be like yeah, how's everyone's weekend been? I know Ross and Walsh, we've had a pretty decent weekend. I saw you guys this morning, but how's everyone else doing? Make sure I got everything I need. Sometimes that's all you need is a chill weekend. Things can just there's nothing worse than a weekend that just disappears quicker than it began. So take your chilled weekends, make the most of them. They never last long. They never last long. Sorry, I was reading some of it. Yeah, no, make the most of it. I don't know if I'm not quite ready for Monday myself yet. I love like my working week. I got no beef with it, but I just haven't played any games this weekend. That's the problem. I settled down for a bit of WoW on Friday. Got to like level 3 on some random dwarf I created, and just that was about it. Took me 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm going to bed. Done. The kids are back in school. That's a plus. See, that's not too bad, is it? Your weekend begins on Monday. Dead Island 2 and Fortnite. What was this thing with Dead Island 2 going around? Did they dish out some keys or something? I saw something online. I think it was you who posted it, and I think Thunder Phoenix posted it as well. Something to do with, I can't remember the name of the brand. Something to do with Dead Island 2 keys flying around. I'm pretty sure I commented on it about some, I don't know, it's a bit of 2x4 or something. Playing. Is it Deep Silver? Yeah. Because I haven't played them in a while. I played the first one. And it was the first one. I played, was Riptide. And then 2, are they all like different games? I can't remember if 2 is Riptide or if Riptide's different to 2. I see. Oh man, Dead Island. You gotta get on Dead Island. They are all different, yeah. Because I thought it was Dead Island 1, like just the original. Then there was Riptide. I could be chatting complete shit, but Riptide, and now Dead Island 2 has come out. Oh man, that's cool. No, I don't know. It's a really it's a good game though, because it's not like you sort of just pop like sort of zombie shooter type game. It's like you get gritty, you get into it, and you get like say you batter your plank of wood and you proper like how you feel a zombie apocalypse would go. Do you mean? The only other like sort of real zombie one that sticks out to me is Left 4 Dead, just because I'm like a sucker for dual handguns and they're just coming at you and just like popping. Fucking love that. That's another one where it's like the film, like War Z, where all the zombies are just like a billion miles an hour, and you're just like, come on in, let's have you, let's go. The gore is insane. Yeah, I'll need to give it a go. Like I said, I've played the others. I've played 1 in Riptide, but I haven't even come near 2. Is it just released, or is it like released a while ago and like there's like codes and that coming back out now? Is it? I'm not too sure what the vibe is, or how that's all come together. But oh no man, that's a good way to spend your weekend. 100%. I was released Friday. Oh yeah, man. Explains a lot on why I haven't. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. How much is it without the key? And it's got to be like a good 40 quid on it. Games are now, aren't they? What was I saw Minecraft Legends come out the other day as well. That's something I wouldn't mind having a crack at, because that's like over the shoulder, like third person type tactical strategy game for Minecraft, which was a bit different. I love Minecraft anyway, just the traditional old school Minecraft, and then they had a couple other versions, but the Legends one looked really good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's come out recently that I wanted. What new games have come out? thought there was one or two. There was one that was way more oh no, it was Diablo, I'm thinking of. Diablo 4. Because that's like 60 odd quid? Diablo 4? Like, call me out if I'm chatting shit, but I was positive that Diablo 4 is like, Diablo 4 even, is like 60 plus. I just think like, oh. Depends, gold edition's 80, you can buy the game for 50, yeah, it's better. Hi Mrs. Quack, you alright? I didn't even see the difference between you and them then, because you bought code green bloody right in. But yeah, I just like, it's one of those where I'm like, oh man, like 60 quid? It's like, where'd you get off? I'm playing like buying WoW for like 28 quid or something. Go for gold edition. If you're gonna go all in balls in, you might as well, no? You might as well have the full experience. What did you get for the gold edition? Was there much more to it? Or was it just like, I got a skin? Oh yeah, you go giving it. Sorry. Jammy as hell. Jammy as hell. So you know, innit? That's where the magic is. Yeah, bits unlocked. I bet that was good though. The gold edition of a game that is proper, like you could proper sink some time into and enjoy it. Yeah, that sounds like you had a good weekend. Like I said, me, what was it? Me, Ross, and Walsh got together this morning. Had some breakfast, a cup of coffee, talked some Streamseed business. It's a nice way to start your Sunday morning. A cup of coffee's always a winner, let's be honest, but it's nice seeing the guys chilling out for a bit. Apart from that, I haven't really done anything. I say that I've done a lot of Streamseed stuff, but I haven't done any like chilling out stuff. But the missus is going away for a couple of days in the next few weeks, so I've got a weekend of just absolutely nothing. I don't even know what I'm gonna do myself yet. Order kebabs and watch Ant-Man probably, and then wonder what the heck I'm gonna do for the other 48 hours. 2 wraps. I know you're a machine, Ross. You didn't even come close to like, oh, this is filling. You just sank it. Oh, I'm quiet. Let me whack myself up. Is that better at all? I couldn't move the mic closer to my face. This is that Hool now. Like mic in and out job. Finished leveling that tournament. He's 40. He's level 40. I just need to get back on him. I've created my my dwarf. Like I said to you, Welsh, when you're Norm Gezi, commented the other day, I'm going to create a dwarf called Father, and I'm going to take you on an adventure through Dunmora, and I'll teach you the ways of the Alliance, and then you'll enjoy a game. Then you'll enjoy World of Warcraft. Yeah, Met Cheese is where we went for breakfast. Never been there before. Walked past her a couple of times. I don't know if you know like Cathays at all, Mrs. Quack, but you got like a little just at the end of Cathays before you go into central Cardiff, and there's a little cafe there called Metchies. Sketchy Metchies, isn't it? The guy sat opposite us was pretty sketchy, man. Maybe that's his usual water and all, I don't know. Coffee was good, 100%. 10 out of 10 would recommend it. He was worrying. It was when he wanted his second menu, or your menu, to shield his face. Don't know what he was doing. That hat was way too far down his head as well. Yeah, he had something going on, but each to their own. Yeah, you're not going to get a lot out of Cathays, you. That's just uni central. That's all it is. Just uni folk. Uni folk. That dude was planning to go to bed, Ross. That's what he was doing. He had nothing in the tank. He smashed our breakfast. He was going to sleep. He was done. Lurk away, you'll just hear me chin wagging anyway. And sipping my tea every now and again. I'm feeling it. It's too fucking hot. I'll just do a little field test through the glass. Last thing I want to do is burn my face off midstream. Oh, leave that glass out of it. I don't want to even remember it. Anyway, we've given everyone a couple of minutes to join us, so we'll just crack in. And good content. Oh, right. I don't know. I thought you were on about the guy like gobbing in a glass, and I was thinking, oh, it's not my type of content. Oh, right, yeah. Clip of the week, like. There's nothing worse than burning your frickin' tongue on a cup of tea, though. Nothing worse, because then you just feel it for hours and it sucks. And then you don't enjoy any other drink. I keep tonight like a weird cold going on. But yeah, anyway, so tonight's Brew and Chinwag is all around our website stuff. So for those eagle-eyed people, for those eagle-eyed people who have been on the website already, you'll have seen lots of the content that we put on there about sort of what Streamseed is, you know, how it all works, differences between free seed and seedling, and all of the different elements in between. Need another sniff layer. Leave me be. There we are. You can have that one for free. I don't know what it is. It's like, you know, you go live and then it's like, oh yeah, everything's wrong. Scratch my nose about 200 times, click my pen 400 times, choke on my own tea. Standard. Standard. Would it be a stream if it didn't? Of course not. Oh, Lloyd, well played. Ross Smells, that was worth it. 100%. No, I appreciate the prime, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Subscribe for 3 months. Subscribe for 3 months? You must have subscribed on streams I haven't been on. I don't get on the channel as much these days. I try. I'm just not as popular as some of the other guys, so I just have to go. I have to take a back seat, and they just they do all the heavy lifting. Still too fucking honest going back. He wants to be a partner creator without making content. Hang on, is Lloyd Jim Lloyd? Is this the guy I met in the gym? Because if it is, then absolutely he can be a partner creator. Oh, see, fuck off, then Lloyd. I had Lloyd in my head. The guy in the gym looks like a Lloyd. I'm just gonna have to tell him. But nah, you've lost your chance. You should have been there. I'm gonna risk it. Fuck it. Oh, sorry. The glass is hot on the tea. When in doubt, his name is Mike. I'm just gonna go to the gym, shake his hand and go, alright Lloyd, how's it going? And just throw a spanner in. I'm like, oh, Ross told me his name was Lloyd. Don't know what he's on about. Is he on something, Ross? Don't know. Perhaps it was those 2 ramps. Who's texting me? Oh, this isn't that off. But yeah, cheers to that, Lloyd. Appreciate it. And I completely and wholeheartedly agree with your message. I came along with it. Ross does indeed have an aroma. Yeah. Perhaps it's the 2 wraps. Perhaps it's double wraps. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Anyway. So yeah, we released our website earlier this week. And that was updated with all of the latest stuff. We went through a massive sort of what we dubbed as refine and define, which was to say, well, you know, what is Streamseed? So Streamseed back in the day was still partnerships, networking and marketing, but there was 9 or 10 different elements. And over the last sort of 18 months, we've ended up sort of going, well, you know, this one's more important, or that one's more important, or we don't think this one's needed anymore, so give it the old axe. And we've whittled those 9 down to 5 core elements that make up Streamseed, and that's the brand opportunity platform, the brand support and marketing support. So they're almost like a duo in the way that they'll be coming together. You've got the brand events, and then you've got the marketing techniques, which is similar to the support but a bit more lightweight. Whereas the support will go into a lot more detail, and I'll explain a bit more about how that works in a minute. And we'll get stuck into that a little bit. Oh, look at that. Streamseed Live's on it. Want to take a live look at the new website? Get in the chat. Click the link. Click the link. If my forehead's too shiny, mind, let me know. The light outside was messing with my vibe earlier. I was going all weird colours. And now that it's dark, it's it's illuminated me now. So if any of you are suffering with any snow blindness off my brow, let me know. I'll do you a favour. Turn it down. Who's that? Measurements? Oh, I'm putting my phone away. I just keep seeing measurements of my greenhouse pop up. Nobody needs to know measurements of my greenhouse. Oh, I think I've just been flashbanged by the old bean. Don't be like that. It's not that bad. Might get a snow blind. You could just chuck me in a room, just slap me around the head and throw me through the window. Oh man. Oh. It visions the COD 4 coming back in. Oh man. That's gonna be the theme. Flashbanged. I'm gonna flashbang you all night. That's how we're gonna go. But yeah, I can't beat it. I can't top it. You just peaked me. I'm peaked. I've peaked. Might as well just end the stream now. Gone. Right. We'll go through the website. I'm going to take you through sort of the homepage and all the bits and pieces on there. We'll go into the feature info side. We'll do some of the about us side as well. If you guys have got any questions at all throughout, this is a chance to just quiz me and get stuck into what it is that Streamseed are trying to do. Or if you don't quite get maybe one of the elements, then throw it at me. And if you ultimately, if you've got any sort of just like focus in and out, if you've got any suggestions on like if there's something that's in there and you think, oh man, this could be so much better if, tell me what that if is. Tell me what that if is. One of the big things of Streamseed is, we're never going to be a company that just sort of stops dead and goes, right, this is it. What you see is what you get. Like, that's just not how my brain works. That's not how I roll. For me, it's innovation 101. We've got to continually evolve and develop. The creative industry is not going to slow down. We're not going to slow down. What we need to bring to the table has to be as the best it can be. So that's always going to be a major thing for me. If there's any improvements, if there's any sort of constructive criticism, be brutal. Throw it at me. It's the only way we get better. So I'm going to just jump into the website screen, and before I do anything, I'm just gonna say, right, look at that little Streamseed logo in the bottom left of that cam down there. You can't see it on the screen, but in the bottom left of my cam, actually I can just do that. Oh, where am I going? I was like, ah! Go down there we are. Look at that, Ross. That's one for the future. That is. Flicked this on last minute, and I was just like, oh, do you know what? We'll have a bit of that action. Covers up my mic as well. I like a bit of the mic. It adds a bit of something. Without it, you just get chest. And I'm just like, oh, there's too much chest. It needs more dynamic. But there we are. You can suffer my dynamic for 5. Also, I thought I'd check a bit of the old Streamseed merch out. None of it's available to buy yet. It's just all old stuff that I've just found in my cupboard earlier, and I was thinking, bloody hell, there's mugs, and you got the pin badges, there's stickers, there's freaking jumpers, there's loads. But it's all locked away, it's all hidden away. Everyone loves a bit of Mike. I'm not like that. Not like that, Welsh. Giving it the old speaky mic, not the wireless mic. Need more merch info extra large. Do you know what? That will be a requirement of whatever supplier we have a chat to. It would be, if we're going to do merch for you, you need to provide 5 LEDs, 5 extra LEDs. Let's go. Let's do it, innit? A massive ed. Oof. Well, my massive ed, or you call in Lloyd Ed. I don't know which way this is going. Either way, Lloyd, back me up. We'll just take him now. We could take Ross. Lloyd's massive ed. Maybe we could unite eds. Just saying. And not like that played back in my head as I said that. Oh no. Oh no. End stream. End stream. Oh fuck. Shit. Why can I imagine you taking Hulk Hogan, me and my 24-inch head brother? Please don't fight me. Nah, you'd be alright. You'd be alright. Oh. Just don't eat my food when we go for food, and you'd be alright. As soon as you steal one of my eggs, we're done. We're cooked. Right then. Let's we have a little look? Shall we have a little look? So if at any point you want to stop me, just by all means, I'll like take it easy. But if I'm not making any sense, then just let me know. Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys have got all the information you need. Can I just before I do kick off, can we just look at the website, right? And the color scheme, and then check out my RGB. I just like I'm never like prior to like a couple of streams ago, I've never gone down the RGB route, and I was like chuffed with the RGB then, just because it was how on brand it was. But this is proof. This is proof that the Streamseed brand lives outside of our virtual world. Outside. Yeah. Have it. Suck it. Have it. Anyway, chat shit again. Right. Website stuff. So Streamseed, right? In a nutshell. Nail your partnerships, networking, and marketing in the creative industry. So straight to the point, you know, we are a company that's in the creative industry, that's helping content creators, and we are targeting partnerships, networking, and marketing. That overall message has never changed, and that is exactly what it is. And if you've seen some of the elements of the service already, you'll have seen there's more partnerships and marketing stuff in there. The networking we sort of come away from a little bit, because we were looking at like sort of community collaboration events, you know, bringing lots of communities together for like big community nights. But that's stuff that we're still going to sort of work on, but it's not necessarily at the forefront of what we're trying to do these days. So that's going to it's still there, but it needs a little bit of it's a little bit different to what it was when we first started this app. And then that next bit then is Streamseed, and this is a big thing for me, and this was a huge element to Streamseed from the very beginning to today and for the rest of time. It'll always be that Streamseed is an affordable solution for creators who want to grow their online presence. And that affordable, hang on, Biscuit and Brew, that is a name I can get behind. That is a name I can get behind. Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Welcome in, Biscuit and Brew's community. How's it going? But yeah, we're just going through. So for everyone who's joined us from with the raid, we're just going through our new website update that launched earlier this week. I'm just going to talk you guys through what Streamseed is, how we work, and all the elements that are part of that, and then some of the about us that sort of backs up a little bit of what we're bringing to the table to show that we're not just chat and breeze. We are building a strong foundation on knowledge that we have in these areas. So this is going to be a fun hour. We're going to go through it and go through it together. And if you got any questions or you wonder what the hell I'm on about, then feel free to stop me, and I'll explain a bit more, and we can chew the fat a little bit on some of these topics. So yeah, partnerships, network, and marketing in the creative industry. Check. That is our first and foremost. Secondly, Streamseed's an affordable solution. So this is, like I said, this has been a huge thing for us since the very beginning, and it will continue to be a huge thing for us, because there's a lot of services out there that are sort of mentor type services, which are, you know, 50, 60, I've seen 70, and I've even seen £80 like per session. And you think, all right, these are very like obviously intense, but at the same time not always a viable solution. Like, I don't know many people who'd be willing to throw £80 a session at somebody for a mentor service, especially if you wanted to do that a couple of times a week, unless you were like huge and you want to be able to like push all of your creative sort of elements to somebody else and say, right, you just come to me and let me know what you think I should be doing. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's cool, that's an option. But I think for the vast majority, you know, 50, 60, 70, and like I said, even £80 per session, which is like an hour long, is just not viable. So Streamseed is all about being affordable. That is the absolute sort of core. And the way I've described this to people in the past is, you know, if you could go buy Netflix, that's fine. But for the price of Netflix, you could work on your creative career. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So we've the new website's got an immediate difference compared to our old one, and that is the review section on the side there. So we've got, I think there's 4 there at the moment that rotate, but there's a couple more messages that need to be added in. This will continually grow when we're working with brands, when we're working with creators, everyone in between. This will pick up, and it'll go. You'll see new reviews coming in all the time. I think we got a couple that we're waiting on, and like I said, we got a couple that we need to create as well. So yeah, some proof in the pudding, really. We do a lot of community outreach projects anyway, but it's nice to have something on the site that says, yeah, we're real, people work with us, and this is what they say. So that's the dip, and then how does Streamseed work? So quick swig. Just looking at Biscuit and Brew's name again. I wish I had a biscuit. I've been sat here drinking tea every stream, and I've never once brought a biscuit with me. Perhaps I need to level up. Perhaps it's my turn. So how does Streamseed work? And it's simple. It's simple. We're creating a hub of support, resources, and opportunities to benefit new and veteran creators. So this is a key word. This hub is a key word, because originally we started talking about platform, and platform was the way that we went with it, but we've quickly sort of discovered that we're maybe a bit more than that when it comes to the support and resources, opportunities, things that we do are more than what our website can bring to the table. Things like being at social events and being able to do some of the trivia stuff, things like just getting together, going to like iSeries recently and meeting a lot of the creators there. Being able to provide like advice to people outside of our platform through other means. Just Hub felt like a stronger sort of sense of what we wanted to be, and I think a bit of it is to future proof as well. Like we don't intend to, like I say, be just platform based on a website forever. There'll obviously be a website element that will always be there, but when we sort of transition forward and as things grow, that hub is going to be a better fit for us. And then the new and veteran creators, it's obvious really. We wanted to say, well, if you're new and you want to start looking at these things, then there's a place for you. There's a place to start. And if you are a veteran creator and you want some help and some support to grow that creative career, then we've got you as well. No stress. Any questions so far? If, like I said, any questions, just let me know. Yeah, I'll just crack through. So, so Streamseed then, and I'll get into this in a bit more in the about us bit, but we are built on a knowledge in productization and marketing. So that's my background, and the productization element is basically taking ideas from a concept through to market where things can be bought and sold. And the key part of that in the creative world, so my experience is outside of the creative industry, but for me, looking at ideas and growing something to the point of success is something that I believe I can share with creators. So a creator will go on a similar journey where you'll say, well I want to become a content creator. I've got a concept in mind, maybe I've got a niche in mind, maybe there's something that I want to bring to the table. How do I take that from an idea to something that I can market and create a career out of? And that's where sort of the productization element is a really key part of what we're doing. And the marketing side of that, then, it follows in. If you're creating something and you bring it to the table, the marketing side is needed in order to facilitate bringing that out into the world. So they come hand in hand. And our whole spin is not to go, oh yeah, we're just going to give you're going to wake up tomorrow with 1 million creators, 1 million viewers. That's never going to be the case, and that's something we've tried to drum into people a lot. Is you're never just going to wake up the next day with 1 billion creators because you're working with Streamseed. It's about organic growth, and organic growth takes time. And as annoying as that is, it is inevitable. And you'll get the one in a billion person who is in the right place at the right time, and somebody's rated them who's got tens of thousands of viewers and they've become a success overnight. You'll always have those stories, but for the vast majority, for the 99.9%, it's organic, takes time, and you know, we're not bullshitting people with that. You know, it does take time. So in a nutshell, you know, we're providing anything from brand opportunities to guides, strategies, workshops, and more, and we're on a mission to help you guys find success with partnerships, networking, and marketing in this space. And then there's two subscriptions available. So you've got Streamseed. So this is where it comes into that sort of new creator and veteran creator side of things. So Streamseed is perfect for new creators looking to kickstart their creative journey. So you can access some basic marketing techniques and brand opportunities. So there's, you know, marketing techniques. There's some, you know, tips and tricks on how to, you know, better put things out into the world through things like Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, to gain some value from doing that. Maybe there's certain techniques that will, like SEO through YouTube. Let's take that as an example where you could just put a YouTube up with a generic description. You could be like, all right, cool, I put something out, or you could tailor that to be something that is picked up better by the algorithm. So there'll be small techniques, small tips, small tricks that allow you to maximize the content that you put out in the world. And then the brand opportunities, we'll get more into the brand opportunity platform in a second, but I'll walk you through what all that's about, and that'll make a bit more sense. And then on the seedling side, so it's recommended for creators who want to grow their creative career. You'll get full access to all of our support resources and opportunities across our brand opportunity platform, the brand and marketing support, marketing techniques, and the brand events. So seedling's the all-encompassing winner chicken dinner type thing, whereas Streamseed is a dip a toe in the water. No cash changed. You know, you either like it or you don't, and you can make a decision once you're in and amongst us. But either way, you know, we're putting a lot of effort into both. You know, what goes to the seedlings, you know, ultimately, you know, the same stuff will be part of Streamseed. It'll just be on a delayed version, or there'll be a little bit of a sort of a lock on some of the elements. But I'll get into that when we look at the service description and stuff in a sec. It'll make a lot more sense then. I don't think the rest of the website's changed too much on the front page, actually. So you got that, which is just a short description of the partnerships, network, and marketing. Got our doornet, which I absolutely love. So that's more than just a brand. So if you're not in the Discord yet and you want to join the Discord, you know, there's things like clip of the week submissions in there. When we do our clip of the week shows, you can sign up for Creators at Door on the Table. There's our general chat where we just have a bit of chinwagging and chew the fat in there. And there's a few other bits and pieces that you can get involved in. So go check out the Discord if you haven't already. If you're not a part of it, come find out. Doesn't hurt to find out. Doesn't cost you anything. Come get involved. And that sort of summarises our homepage, really. And on that note, I'm going to have a quick swing of my tea. Cue synthwave. Not bad. For the mics and the lofties of the world, this is Yorkshire tea. Now I've upgraded. PG tips 101, like, but I didn't quite get the full effect of that. PG tips all the way, but I'll take a Yorkshire dip. Okie dokie. Ross, would you mind popping a vote out, or poll, sorry, just on the partnerships, networking, and marketing stuff, and seeing what people would be most interested in? I like to dip this out every now and again because we get different results. I say different results, you get varying results, but it tends to always be the same outcome. And we normally do it through Twitter, but just for the guys that are with us, it'd be nice to show that. I thought I said alien we have a viewer list, and I was like, lies. Right, okay, I'm going to go over to the full features and subscription info. If you want to see what any of the guys have said and you haven't read it while it's been going, mind, feel free to jump on the website, take a look. So, when you click full features and subscription info, you'll pop over to the feature info panel, and that panel will give you a breakdown then of all of the Streamseed services. So, how do we help you take your creative careers to the next level? And it's through professional support, resources and opportunities built for the creative industry. So like I said, my background, productization marketing, I've brought in people like Harley, Ross, Optics, and a couple of the other guys on the team who have skills in different areas that we can put together and gel in a way that provides that professional support, resources and opportunities. You know, I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time. I've had a lot of success with it, and I think I can really sort of help you guys in the creative industry in it. And that's why there's a professional angle. It's not just I think I can help you because I've read a book once or something like that. This is something that I've done, tried and tested, and now I think I can apply it to the creative industry, and we can see a different twist on maybe different ways of growing in the creative industry compared to the sort of conventional methods. So before we get into comparing subscriptions, I'll just take you through what the features of the platform are. So bear in mind, this is all front end. The platform did have an area up there where you could go through to like our feature portal. I've taken that off for the moment because that's going to be updated now as we update the rest of the website for when we launch. So it's a little bit we still haven't released the launch date yet, but there will be something that will come back when we do launch the full platform. So you can see the cool little video on the right, something I'm very proud of. I don't know why, I think it's just because it moves, but it looks quite cool, and it gives you a flavour of what we're bringing to the table. You know, this is only a small, shot with some sample brands and some sample opportunities. None of these are real, but it'll give you that flavour of what's going to be there when we go live. I just need to say that because you could look at that and go, oh my god, Razor's got a sweet affiliate program going on. It's like, no, that's not the case. So don't take that as gospel. It's just giving you a flavour, yeah? And you can see that, there's filter options on the side. You can go down, you can filter by different metrics to get what you want. The Streamseed rating will be a big one. That's based on our risk and reward stuff. But there'll also be, whether or not opportunities are paid, what the opportunity type is. What else was it? The brand types, so whether technology, food, drink, so on. And there'll be other metrics. So we're filling all of that out now for when we go to launch. And there'll be a load of brand opportunities that we will have reviewed already. Our list of brands that we've got currently is a little longer than my arm, I should say. It went out of reel then. Just picture my arm going up higher. And that will be the case. But there'll be brands that, we're reviewing just independently, but there'll also be brands that we're working with to improve some of these ratings as well. So if we're working with a brand and they say, right, I haven't got a program, I haven't got an opportunity for a creator, but I want to develop one, that's fine. That's fine, Mr. Brand. We'll back you out. We'll help you out with the building of that, and we'll help you put something in place, and we'll rate that opportunity fairly for creators alongside the other opportunities that we've already got. And then you might find, let's say Dixper, for example, with their affiliate program there, they might turn around and say, well, hang on, we've only got a sort of three rating on Streamseed. How do we improve that? Well, if you were to do X, Y, and Z, you could get that to a 4, and if you were to do X, Y, and Z again, you could probably get that to a 5. So it's not just about us going up, yep, there you are, 3-star, bugger off. It's about us actively trying to change the mentality in the creative industry. And our risk and reward analysis is how we're going to do that. So let me get into this a little bit. So the brand opportunity platform, in a nutshell, so tired of combing through socials to find brands to work with. There's millions of brands all over the internet, but we're going to bring that into one place. We've got you covered. So we're bringing the opportunities to you, and you can access our brand opportunity platform and find a range of opportunities across tons of brands, from startups to big players. So like I said, there's going to be there's going to be brands who may have never had a creative opportunity before, and they want to explore that. And then you're going to have your big players, you're going to have your Razors, your Courses, your other people who are well versed in this industry or in this space, and they work with creators all the time. So we're just going to go and do our bit to make sure that we provide you with the right information on that. And then it doesn't stop there. So each opportunity goes through risk versus reward analysis. So that makes sure that you know what you're getting into and what's at stake. And if you click that, it'll give you a little pop-up and give you an idea of what the risk versus reward analysis is. So it's not about just reviewing opportunities, it's about clearly demonstrating how beneficial they are for creators. So, you know, yeah, we're working with brands, but first and foremost, we are an impartial source for creators. It's that simple. So that impartial source that you can go to and you can say, well, even if we haven't reviewed something, if we haven't reviewed a particular brand's opportunity, and you can say, well, I like this brand, but I'm not quite sure, you know, what the benefits are for me. How risky are they? You know, what's the reward of me getting involved? So we could look at that opportunity for you then. So we'll have an incoming. You know, if it'll be like a little sort of link that says, you know, can't find your brand. That's cool. Let us know, and we'll go and do our work to bring that brand to the table for you. When does Waltz Ginger get a razor sponsor? Straight after his Test a Koozie sponsor. He's got to work for him, man. He needs to be teabagging more, and then he can have his razor sponsor. Then that's the entry. What was that? As often as you see it, and get a free mouse. What are you gonna do? Just have a million mice? Just hook them up by like the wire on your wall and let them drip down. You can have like some weird artwork. So yeah, risk versus reward analysis. So just the bottom bit there. I know I'm like talking with my pen and you can't really see what I'm talking about, but that bottom bit there. So we go deeper than anyone else to provide you with all the information you need to make the right brand decisions for you. So again, it's not just about like say, oh yeah, there's a new opportunity, go and check this out. It's about saying, well, we've looked at this opportunity and we've rated that opportunity on our risk versus reward analysis, and we've said, well, you know, this opportunity is potentially low reward and high risk. If that's the case, that's a danger block. I mean, you don't want to, like, you might still go, you know, I like the brand, I'm willing to just pitch in and get involved. There's nothing really in it for me, and the brand's maybe brand new to the market, so screw it, I'm going to go and have a go. And who knows, that brand could grow, and over time they could sort of develop into something that goes this way, and eventually they become low risk and high reward. Who knows? But that's the thing. There's going to be a constant sort of review to make sure that we're taking, you know, the brand as they are, not, you know, as they would have been or as we expect them to be. It's a present moment, and there'll be a review process. But yeah, ideally you've got, like I said, your avoid. You know, this is one where you need to be questioning, actually, is this something that I want to be working with? And like I said, if a brand has any trouble with us putting them there, we're impartial, we're for the creator, they can approach us, we can work through it. And we'll be reaching out to them and going, look, we've scored at this point. You know, if you want to improve it, we can work with you to improve it. So then you've got your question mark areas. So you might have a brand that's high risk and low reward, which puts them down here. Or they could be low reward and low risk. So you might have a low risk opportunity and you might just be like, do you know what? There's no risk to this opportunity, and maybe I get a minimal reward, but I like the brand and I'm willing to support them, that's cool. Maybe down here you got, right, there's a low reward, or there's a high reward, but they're brand new to the market, potentially there's a high risk, but I'm willing to take that risk for the reward. So it's about being informed. And ultimately, like, the best bit is obviously to have a low risk brand with a high reward. If you've got someone who's like, there's lots of benefits to working with that brand and little to no risk, that's a perfect opportunity for a creator to go, well, I'll get stuck in. And that could be someone who is well established. It could be a Corsair who's giving you lots of good stuff. But even big brands like Razer and Corsair and these guys will have, you know, low risk because their time in the market, they're not really going anywhere. But they might have other factors that impact that risk. Things like, you know, transparency and issues like that. So we've got a load of metrics that we're weighing these up against to make sure that we're doing our utmost to be as reflective as we can. Okay, so risk versus reward, that's there. So we also go the extra mile and make creative brand introductions if we see potential, and run regular brand focus group sessions that you can participate in. So we work with brands all the time. We're talking to brands all the time. If we see a brand and we think, oh my god, we know a creator who would be perfect for you, then we're going to go and we're going to go and tell them that. And if we see a brand and we think, if we see a creator and we think, there's a brand actually that would work for you, we can tell that creator, look, there's an opportunity that's coming on the platform. We think your style of content is going to work really well with this brand. Go check it out. Go get involved. So it's not just about going, check the platform, and if you like something, go and try it out. It's about us actively working in the background to make sure that you guys can take a look at some cool things that you guys get insight into some of the brands that we think are going to be good for you, and vice versa. And then the regular focus groups, that's just something that we're running sort of brand sessions, and if there's new opportunities being developed or we're trialing something with the brand and we've got a focus group session, then we're going to be putting the word out to our seedlings, our follower base, to say there's a focus group coming up. We're going to be working with, let's say, Razer as an example. We're going to be trialing X product, or we're going to be working through a new program they've got coming up. We need feedback. Do you want to be a part of that? And you'll be able to sign up to that. Have you added Testacuzzi to the list? The Testacuzzi's already on the list. Preferred brand, I've already given Walsh his name. I've gone bro. There's nobody with bigger balls. Go check him out. Apparently they were so impressed they're going to send someone around your house with a Testacuzzi. So, brand opportunity platform in a nutshell. Features, so access all opportunities in just 2 clicks. So from the home page, you'll get straight to brand opportunity platform, and you'll be able to get stuck in, within 2 clicks. It's almost instantly. You can filter and sort opportunities quickly and easy. So that's that left-hand side, and then you've got sort options at the top. I think I clicked that in a bit, but you can go by like newest, you can go by highest reviewed, all of these different things. You've got the risk versus reward analysis, which is which goes from that like sort of graph into a scale of 1 to 5 seed stars. We still need to work that out, but it'll give you a sort of review element, and then you can apply for brand opportunities at the click of a button. So you click that and you'll go to where you need to go. All nice and easy. So that's an element that I'm super excited about, because I think their risk and reward analysis really makes us different to anything else you see on the market. It's like a lot of things are just sort of collecting stuff together and going, here's where you can find a collection of things, but maybe don't quite cut it up like we do. And it's that due diligence that makes us impartial and makes us an asset for the creator, not just a library. So brand support's next. So we got brand support there, but we've also got marketing support just below. So these two, like I said, are different. The one looks at brands, one looks at marketing, but they are going to be a similar vibe, a similar experience throughout the two. So the brand support it's about tackling this whole sort of partnerships element. So if you're worrying about first impression or how to maximize your relationships, don't stress. That's the tag. We've got you. Again, that was a bit closer there than it is there. Fight me. So yeah, it's about us, tackling that and helping you with your confidence when approaching brands. So we're going to grow your confidence through our support, and we're going to teach you how to master the art of brand engagement. You'll learn strategies to help you develop and maximize your relationships, and the idea is we'll put all this stuff together to showcase your worth and demonstrate that you've got what it takes to work with these brands. And it's an important thing to remember that I think when it comes to the whole approach of content creation, if you're doing it as a hobby and you're just like, this is cool, this is me, I'm happy to do it as a hobby, I'm not too worried about brand stuff, that's fine. But I think when it comes to a lot of creators are sponsored by brands, or they're involved with brands in affiliates or ambassadorships, that sort of stuff. That's great, but then like I've said to Ross and Walsh this morning, it's the mentality of why somebody's gone and partnered with that brand. If you've partnered with that brand because you like that brand, that's cool. But what has that partnership What did you see from that? What is that partnership there for you? Like, what do you want to get out of that? If you're partnering with a brand to say, well, I want to add them to my portfolio as somebody I'm working with because I'm trying to grow my career, and I want to say go full time, or I want to take content creation more seriously, then it's a bit more than just saying, oh, I'm working with this brand. Then do you mean there's vision there? You need to be able to grow that. So it's not just about engaging with the brand, it's about how do I develop that relationship, how do I maximize that relationship to get as much from that as I want and be a valuable resource to the brand that I'm working with. So it's a mentality thing, and I think one of our biggest challenges in the creative industry is to tackle the mentality in a lot of these areas, which is fascinating. I love that. So the next bit, want to get into detail on support topics and bounce ideas off the team, you've got it. So join our interactive creative workshops and get advice on what you're working on, and inside info from the brands that we're working with. You're not alone. So the interactive creative workshops are a way to engage with myself and the team directly to help you with where you go, to help you achieve what you want to achieve. So it's a little bit like this mentor side stuff, but you know, instead of like I said, spending £80 on a session to sit there with somebody and go, oh Christ, you know, it's not quite that experience. It's something a bit more together, something you can bounce ideas off people. You know, we're here to give you our spin. There'll be other creators who can give you their spin. We can hive off and you can have a chat to us one-on-one during those sessions. You know, it's very, very hands-on type scenario, but it'll be diced up in a few different ways. So both brand support and the marketing support are geared around a monthly topic. So let's say for the brand support side of things, on a particular month we might tackle brand engagement, and that entire month will be about how to it'll be diced into 4 areas. So brand engagement, week 1 will be what is brand engagement, and week 2 will be why is it important that you have the correct sort of engagement with brands. Week 3 will be around how to implement it. How do I start to do these things and be more successful? And then the 4th week will be how to maximize that. So it's very, very key, a very key element of our service. It's like I said, it's not just going, oh, here's a topic, enjoy. It's not about that. It's about taking it a step further and saying, what is it? Why do I need it? How is it important? And how do I implement it? And how do I maximize it to get the most out of that brand opportunity? So yeah, it's exciting. And then the interactive creative workshops layer onto that then. So week 1 and 2, what and why. On that second week we'll have an interactive creative workshop, and that interactive creative workshop will cover those what and why topics, but then it'll also be a freestyle session on like the second half for you guys to say, well, I'm working on a brand opportunity, or I'm working on an application form, or I want to approach a certain brand, not quite sure how to do it, team, can you help me out? Absolutely we can. So we'll be able to sit with you then. So the first part of the session we'll be chilling with you, we'll be talking about the what and the why of that brand, of that particular month's topic, but there'll be a freestyle session for you to bring whatever you want and bounce that off us. It's not just to turn up and listen to us chat shit for a couple of hours. It's you can get stuck in. We can help you there and then. So the brand support area diced up in a similar way to the brand opportunity platform. So you always have this big sort of feature bar at the top, which will change based on the month's topic or whatever we're looking to cover, and then it breaks down then into multiple areas of brand support. But there's also, like I said, the marketing support and stuff is tied up in that same section as well. So you only really go into one place and filter in for the information you need. Filter in for the information you need. So there's no real, there's no worry when you're about going to different areas of the website. We're trying to keep things as contained and as easily accessible as possible. So the features, filter and search for brand support topics, similar to the brand opportunity platform. The content was concise, informative, and easy to digest. Like I said, one topic split into those 4 key areas. and then you can easily sign up to online and in-person brand support workshops. So the online will be, like I say, standard. It'll be an online sort of session, either through Gather or through our Discord or something like that. Whereas the in-person stuff will be a little bit different. So if we're going to, like say, Insomnia, or we're going to some gaming events and we've got a segment there that we're looking to do stuff in, or if we're doing like an after party thing, or we might just slice up an hour or two of that day and say, right, put in this area. If you want to come and join us for a workshop, we can do a workshop. So we're going to try and be as accessible as possible, both on and offline. And if you're at an event and you think it'd be worthwhile us going to and doing something, then let us know. Like I said, we're an open book. If you want to come and have a chat to us, come and have a chat to us, and we can help arrange something. Okay, so marketing support, very similar to the brand support. I'll just read through the top bit of this because it'll set the scene a little bit. So, marketing support, don't know how to market yourself and generate interest on your channels, let's change that. So great marketing, in my opinion, great marketing is incredible storytelling. It's simple as that. If I can tell you a story and inspire you based on a story, then you'll believe, trust, and want to participate in something that I'm bringing to the table. For content creators, if you're a content creator and your story attracts somebody to come to your channel and get involved, it could be whatever your niche is. Don't get me wrong, but if that story, if that element attracts them, then that incredible storytelling is going to ultimately give you more success, because they're going to come, it's going to attract people are going to stick around, they're going to stay. So, very important. And yeah, let's tell the world your story. Fuck it, why are we hiding? Let's tell the world your story through whatever means that we decide is going to be a good fit for you. Let's go to war. Let's bring people in. So the whole aim of the marketing support is to blow up your marketing knowledge through our how-to guides, growth strategies and templates, which are specifically designed to focus on creative challenges and maximising your efforts. So let's make your marketing go further. And then if you need help, we've got use the interactive creative workshops again. You can use those to get under the skin of marketing support topics and benefit from the team's product development and marketing experience. We're on hand to give you advice and craft your game plan. So again, interactive creative workshops, where I said we've got the monthly topic, we'll have a brand topic, so it could be brand engagement, and we'll have a marketing topic, so it could be maximising your reach through Twitter. Let's say that's as an example. And then there'll be the what, the why, the how do I implement it, and how do I maximise it. Interactive creative workshops, week 2 and week 4. So there'll be plenty of opportunity to come and have a chat to us about the topic that we're talking about that month, or something you're working on if you wanted to freestyle it. Let's go to war. Ross, it slaps. Hang on. I primed you the other day, right? Just so I could have my slaps emote. The world is a better place, Ross. The world is a better place. Remember, chat, if you have any questions, if there's anything you want to know, let me know. If I'm explaining it all beautifully, let me know. Because I say these things a million times when we're having our calls as a team, but the guys might just go, it's just Leon rambling again, leave him at it. You'll be quiet in a couple of minutes. The best emote I've made, it is legit. Do you know what you need now? You need an emote that it somehow describes unequivocally fucking bassing. That's what you need. I would love nothing more than for like a top tier clip to come on clip of the week and I can just go, that is unequivocally fucking bassing. Ideally the clip's centered around fries as well, but we need it. It needs to be done. Okay. So yep, features same as brand support. Filter and search through a marketing support topics. The content's concise, informative, easy to digest. You can easily sign up to online and in-person workshops. So there's a little description of what that interactive creator workshop is there. I've gone through it a couple of times, so I won't bore you again, but if you want to come back and read it, then that's cool. It's in there. And if you've got any questions after this, or there's anything you want to go through, I'm in the Discord. I'm not shy. Drop me a line. You can either DM me or just at me, and I'll respond to that, and I can walk you through whatever that element is. Brand events. Just realised, right, it's 10 o'clock already, and for anyone who is lurking, I apologise that all you're going to hear is all you've heard for the last hour is me chatting, but hopefully the synth wave is keeping somewhat of a rhythm. We can jive together, it'll be alright. So brand events. This is something that we've tried already and we've tested, and we've had a couple of guys who've been in the chat join us for some brand events, which has been really good. So we've done a bit of a dip test, because what we wanted to do with this stuff, I want to bring that across. That feels really far over. Oh yeah, still hiding some of this stuff. See, the brand events. So we've done a couple of brand events already. We've done one with Atom initially to sort of test the water. We've done one with Everyone Can. We did Player Ammo. We've done Sweet Cabin, and we're building up a massive list now. I'm talking to lots of other brands about when we can get some brand events in, when we can start to look at some other stuff. So there'll always be brands that we've got on the table. If you guys have got any brands that you want to see us talk to, that you want to sort of get in the room with, then let us know. Again, let us know, and we can look to make that happen. So the whole idea behind the brand events is you don't always get to speak to the person behind the brand. You see the brand online on Twitter, that's cool, but you never really get much deeper under the skin. You might email and you might have a bit of conversation, and if the people behind that brand are like Streamseed, then you might get to speak to people in Discords and that sort of stuff. But you are rooting out the people you need. Whereas with the brand event, it's all about making life easier for you to communicate with the brand. So, like we said, meet your brands, speak to the right contact is near impossible, but not anymore. We're changing that. So we're working with brands to nurture and evolve the creator-brand relationship, and that sentence is key for me, and I love the way it sounds. So, yeah, nurture and evolve the creator-brand relationship. So you can join our brand events, get closer than ever to the people behind the scenes. You can hear all about the brands and how they're working with creators like you. So there's two elements to this. There's the live stream. So on our Twitch channel, we'll invite a brand in, and we'll work with that brand, and we'll go through like a sort of almost like interview type session. You'll always have someone from the senior team, so it could be me, it could be Ross, it could be Harley, it could be Optics, and then they'll normally be teamed up with a partner creator, and they'll sort of co-host a brand that comes to work with us. So like I said, for some of you who've been around, you'll know that we've done some of these brand events before, and we've had some really good success and some great feedback from the brands that we've worked with and from the community that has been a part of that. So the live stream, one segment, but there's two halves to a brand event. So that's not all. Why just listen when you can speak to them too? So join the after party and meet the brand representatives. Build your credibility, ask questions, and get on their radar. So it's all well and good listening to, like, say, me talk to somebody, or Ross talk to somebody, or Harley and Welsh or whatever talk to somebody. But the real value is if you get to talk to them. Do you mean that's the true value of it? So for the after party sessions, we've utilised Gather in the past. I think we'll continue to utilise that. It's quite a fun, friendly environment, but we'll be after the stream. You guys can join the Gather. Well, you guys can join during the stream if you wanted to watch with other people, but you'll have access to the Gather, and then whoever's hosting and a couple of the Streamseed staff will join the Gather as well, and then the brand representatives will join in too. So you're in the room chatting with the brand. So, like I said, we've done this with people like Sweet Cabin and Player Am already. But like I said, if you've got your razors, your corsairs, your other people, this is going to be a quality sort of experience. Do you mean you were getting in the room with the people who can help make decisions on whether or not you work with their brand, leave a good impression, build that credibility with them. Ask them questions, get on their radar. Don't just sit there and watch them again. Use that time. If you want to build a creative career, you want to build partnerships, you want to get under the skin of these people, the floor is yours. Ask the questions, get in touch, get involved, get them on your radar, and get you on their radar. So features there in the platform, so you can find events on our platform, you can sign up, and you can track what you're attending. So in the member area, once we've revamped that for launch, you'll see all of the events that you're part of, and all the times and stuff that's involved there. So you can tune into the Streamseed brand discussion on Twitch, simple as, like you've turned up today, or you can join, and you can join the after party hosted in our browser-based virtual world, which is Gala. So yeah, awesome opportunity to chat to the right people and get involved. And then last but not least is the marketing techniques. So the marketing techniques, like I said earlier, a little bit like a chilled out version of the marketing support. So there's not going to be like a month topic for a marketing technique. It's not going to have like a what, why, how, and maximize. It's not going to be like interactive creative workshops around it. But what the marketing techniques is for is about giving you the tips and tricks to maximize your day-to-day marketing activities. So if you're puzzled by how to maximize your impact across your channels, we can help. So we're making sure that you get the most from your channels, be it social, streaming, or otherwise. The world continuously updates, and it's our mission to keep you ahead of the game with what's what and how to own it. So you can unlock our techniques feed to find the latest channel updates and how to master them. We'll be breaking down the most efficient ways of working to maximize your time and effort. So it's all about making as big a splash as you can in your day-to-day marketing activities. So features there is to filter and search by channel type or name for techniques. You can request coverage of channels you don't capture. So if we're working on Twitter, we're working on TikTok, we're working on other things, but maybe you're a Facebook gamer, maybe you want to maximize some Facebook stuff, you can put a request in for the team to add something like Facebook tactics and techniques to our feed, and then we'll review that, and we can look to bring that to the table. And then techniques, again, like the marketing support and brand support, they're concise, informative, and easy to digest, and that's a key element across all of the support and the techniques, is that we're not looking to bombard it. It's pointless coming to the website, seeing a wall of text, and just going, oh my fucking god, I got no idea where to start. That's just counterproductive. So we're looking at, for the support side, some video type content, which, like I said, for each week of the month for the topic, there'll be video content that'll be broken down then into some written transcript stuff as well, and the same for the techniques, except without the video there'll be more, just written based concise information. Go and try this, have a crack at this, lacking Twitter engagement, have a look at this, that sort of thing. So it'll be about short, sharp bursts to back you up on the daily. And at the end then, we've got the comparison. So, and I've swigged my tea, Ross, because I know this will be a nice one to take a clip of. And I need to wet the old whistle, so I've been gassing for the last hour. Beautiful. Beautiful. Need to cap it out here. Okay. I thought I fixed that. Hang on, quick refresh. I need to check. Pink bar, Ross. Yeah. Pay subscriptions. Yeah, I did. I just didn't refresh it. It was bugging me because it was a little bit to the right. I was like, I can't handle that. Okay. It's all VOD material, baby. You know it, Ross. Break it down. So, free seed versus seedling. This is the first time in 18 months that we've actually put a price against seedling. We've always talked about what seedling could be, but never the actual price point for what it is we're bringing to the table. Optics, I gotta get close to my mic. It's unequivocally fucking bussin'. That is all. That is all. So yeah, for the first time in 18 months, we've actually put some. We've put it on the line. I'll make that a GIF. Do it. Absolutely. I just need some fries. I just needed some fries, and I would have been done. For anybody who hasn't seen the video, go check it out. We'll check in the Discord because it is unequivocally fucking buzzing. But yeah, what's more buzzing is the fact we put a price point on this. So we've done a lot of work to understand what our price point for seedling is going to be, because, like I said, for Streamseed and for me personally, for us being affordable is a key element. If we weren't an affordable solution, then we would not be what I envisioned for Streamseed, and it wouldn't be right. We'd just be another one of these mentor services that charges people 50 quid an hour, and like I said earlier, that's not viable and not something that we are. So we put a price on it. Free seed is obviously free, it's in the name, but seedling is $6.49, so that's cheaper than Netflix, I believe. Unless was it like they might be bringing out this Netflix Lite, but yeah, $6.49 is great price for less than a KFC boneless banquet. You can ignite your content creation career. Someone give him a job in marketing. Someone give him a job. That's lit. Incredible storytelling optics. See, for the price of a KFC boneless banquet. I like how you put the boneless bit in. It's just like it wasn't like a bucket of KFC. You went full blown. To be fair, the check-in is a good shout. Ross would choose the chicken. I'd delay Streamseed launch a week and I'd choose the chicken. So, should we? Tonight? No, I'm joking. I got chicken downstairs. Oh yeah, boy. Cooked it pre-time. Gotta paint the picture. Absolutely. Maybe you've grown an afro optics. You can go full Bob Ross. Paint the marketing picture for us. Just saying. It's all about storytelling. It's all storytelling, baby. Anyway. Free seed versus seedling. It's quite straightforward, and there's not a great. I don't think there's a great deal of confusion here. I'll try to make this as clear as possible. So I'll just break it down. So yeah, free seed is free. On the brand opportunity platform, you get to view and apply for brand opportunities. It's that simple. But on the seedling side, you get to view and apply for brand opportunities, but you also unlock Streamseed exclusive opportunities and become eligible for brand introductions and participate in focus group sessions. So earlier on when we were talking about all the sort of brand nods and the firm handshakes and yeah Ross, firm handshakes, you got it, bro. All of that sort of stuff, we were saying, well, for a free seed member, you can come into the platform, you can check it out, you can click some of the opportunities and go through and apply. But on seedling, we're really trying to go that extra mile. And we're saying, well, there's exclusive stuff. If we're working with a brand to bring an exclusive opportunity to the table, seedlings have the opportunity to come and get involved. But it's the eligibility for brand introductions, which is a big one. So if we're doing some work with brand, or like I said, we spot some potential for engagement with a brand and a creator who has the right ethos as the brand that we're working with, then we're going to make that introduction. We're going to put those firm handshakes in play, and then to participate in the brand focus group sessions. Again, if we're working with a brand and there's space to come and get involved and check out what that brand's getting involved in, and they want your opinions, then we're going to pull you in and say there's opportunities available if you want to come and take a look at this focus group with us. So brand and marketing support is not something that we're going to give to Free Seed, unfortunately, simply because actually we might have changed this, Ross. So we said we might put this onto a 3-month delay. Website's not updated, but we are changing this actually. So it was across, but there is now going to be a 3-month delay. So Free Seed will get brand and marketing support topics. There won't be a sort of an interactive creative workshop element. So they'll see the content, but there is going to be a 3-month delay simply because where the seedlings are sort of paying for that additional sort of support and that additional access, they're going to get it as it comes out, as it's hot off the press. They're going to have a piece of that action. Whereas the Free Seed guys will be able to follow that up. Like I said, if you're new to the creative industry, you might not want that straight away, or you might not benefit from that straight away, so you can have it as it comes out later on. Whereas the veteran creators, those who are really trying to push and make plays, will have that as is at the oven. So those seedling guys will access brand and marketing, what, why, and maximize content. So that's that weekly content over the course of a month around a particular topic, which would include things like guides and strategies and the interactive creative workshops to help you apply the skills that we're trying to teach. So the brand and marketing support, I was going to say it's my favorite element, but I don't know, the brand opportunity platform does it, but then like the brand events, like I'm just saying, it's all good shit. It's all good shit. So yeah, I'm excited by the way that we're going to lay that content out, though. I think it just really makes us different from anybody else in this space. And I don't think there really is many people in this space. We went to Insomnia, we didn't see anybody doing what we do. So I think we're really going to make a difference and make a bit of a splash. And I won't, like, I'll sleep when I'm dead, so I'll be all out balls out to make sure that we give the best that we can. And I know the guys on the team are just as committed. Couldn't ask for a better team, so I think we're miles ahead where anybody else is going to be. Don't be like that, Ross. I'll buy you a chicken wrap. Yes. Just catching up on Ross' message in the chat now. So you didn't get access to information immediately, but there will be a 3-month release of Free Seed. Yep, but that's only on the brand and marketing support. So next we got brand events. So Free Seed can access the brand event live stream, simple as, but they will need to purchase after party tickets, unfortunately. And that's not because we're looking to make a happy buck. That's because we've got to cover the cost of the virtual world. So there's like a license cost. With the seedling guys, we absorb that. We take the hit. So there'll be free after party access, and there'll be priority booking to speak with brand representatives. But yeah, for Free Seed, we need to at least recoup the license cost, and it's only like, I don't know, like £3, something like that. So it won't be expensive. It's not like I'm saying, oh yeah, come and join this brand after party for an hour and give us £30. Again, affordability. Affordability is at our core. And the purchase after party ticket is simply to cover that cost. And like I said, it's about £3. So marketing techniques, last but not least. So Free Seed will access marketing tips and techniques, but there will be a 30-day delay compared to seedling. But the seedling guys will get ahead, they get 30 days early access to marketing tips and techniques. It's that simple. So the only difference there is the delay. And like I said, for new creators, people new to the industry, people maybe coming from hobbyists to try and do something a bit more in the industry as a career, Free Seed might be enough. And you could be like, all right, that's cool, that's fine. You can apply for your brand opportunities, you can get brand and marketing support a little bit later, maybe you don't need the workshop straight away, you're just getting a feel for it. You can access the brand events, you can purchase a ticket for the brand event, or you can access the live stream, every live stream, but you can purchase the after party ticket for the brand that you're interested in, and then the techniques are at a slight delay. But seedling is there for primarily creators who want to up it to the next level. So maybe you're doing content creation, already. Maybe you think, oh, I'm going to give this a solid go. And we are here to facilitate their partnerships, networking, and marketing side. So, you'll pay for things like, I don't know, whatever other services you pay for that allow you to actually create content. Maybe you've got editing software. Maybe you've got sort of like things like Canva, like artistic software and stuff like that. But there's nothing that really gives a veteran creator partnership, networking, and marketing support in the same way that we do, and in as much depth as we do. So yeah, you just get a lot of bang for your buck. Is so I'm gonna put it, and I'm not biased either. I'm not biased because even though Streamseed's a baby of ours, it's affordable. It's affordable and it's geared to the content creator, and it's built on a solid platform of productization and marketing knowledge. That's just the way it is. BEA, beautiful. I don't know actually if I need to go into the About Us. Oh, Ross added a gallery. Alright, I'm not going to go into it in major detail. I just wanted to show you, right? Because it's got like i70 and all of our i70 pictures. So if anyone wants to know what we got up to at i70 and all the stuff that was going on, go and check out the gallery under the About Us part, and you can see all that there. Hey! So yeah, lots of cool stuff. That was a class weekend, and I can't wait for what the future could potentially bring. That's what I'm saying. The About Us stuff, I won't go into any major detail. It's not something I haven't talked about already. What I wanted to point out, which was I thought was quite important, was this just intro message. So people have asked us, like, even though I've gone through the services now and you guys should have a better understanding of who we are, how it works, and what we're bringing to the table, we've tried to compare Streamseed to maybe some other types of organizations, because it's not easy to imagine things off the bat. I know we've been a concept for a while and we've been growing in a certain sort of at a certain pace over time, and we've changed a lot, but just to keep it concise and clear, we are similar to organizations like which, the ratings, the reviews, the support is very much our area. And ultimately we're an impartial source for creators seeking brand opportunities and help with partnerships, networking and marketing in the creative industry. And that's the key word there, impartial. We're not owned by any major brand, we're not running on behalf of any major brand, we're not impacted by any major brand. This is us doing this for the creator because we feel there's a need to be an impartial source to provide the right support, opportunities, and and resources. Hey. So yeah, using our services, you can access varying levels of support, resources, and opportunities, develop a creative career, and meet your goals. So I won't go into any major detail about us, but if you want to know where it began and how everything kicked off, then you've got a bit of a description there, and you've got a quick bit of insight into the 4 sort of key divisions of Streamseed. And then if you go down again, I'm going to click the button, select the animation, you can see a little bit about our partners. And if you click these, you can go through to Twitters and Twitches and stuff like that. So, Welsh, I can't remember if you wanted that to go through to your Twitch or not. I'll have to check the message, but that goes through to Twitter. You can click and you can go visit them, guys. So yeah, go check them out, because our partners we're working hard to make sure that we put our partners at the front. They're at the forefront of what we do. They're the personality of Streamseed. And we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes now to make sure that we can really give that a nice sort of punt into the future and really give those guys the platform they deserve. And that's it. If you want to get involved in Streamseed, if you want to hear about upcoming opportunities, if you want to get any of the latest news about Streamseed, then pop your email address in on the page there, and you can get all the latest details. But we always put stuff out on Twitter and in our Discord as well. So don't be shy. You can find us Well, I say pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Discord, or the email is probably the 3 best ways. I'm over there like that. Up there. 3 best ways. So, get involved. Get involved. I think that's it, actually. The contact just takes you down. Yeah, so that's it. So, like I said, any questions at all, just don't be shy to drop us a line. Whether it's, like I said, in Discord, you can at me or you can DM me. I'm easy. Just get stuck in. You can find the way you need to find out. Yeah, I think that ties it out. I normally am for about an hour and a half. I'm at 1 hour 27 minutes. That's not bad. It's not bad. Ross, have I forgot anything? Optics? Forgot anything? I don't think so. Very informative. Take the dub. Sunday nights are weird because like you get people who just chill out on a Sunday, and then you get people who like to watch streams on a Sunday or whatever. So there should be plenty of VOD content that we can put out in the world. The VOD for this will obviously be live for 7 or 14 days, and then Ross will take that over to YouTube, and you can sort of recap on anything over there as well. We'll add the links into. We'll put the links out into the world as soon as that's done, so you guys can get a piece of the action. No, I don't think I missed anything, and I hope everything's clear. That's the main thing for me. I hope it's clear on what we're trying to do and what we're trying to bring out to the world. Fuck me, man. I have got the driest throat. EU. Oh, Ross. Who won that LOL game after? It was ongoing when I started the stream. We got when we went to I-70, we ended up watching. Was it Mad? Oh man, that is an upset. Clutch speed fact. When we went to I-70 chat, we were there was the esports tournament, the esports stage, and there was a bit of League of Legends on. I haven't played League of Legends in years, but I used to love it. And I've always watched LCS and LEC and this sort of stuff. But it was it's been a while. And when we went to I-70, it was up on the big screen with the teams who were playing there. And it just reignited my love for League of Legends. I just don't know what it is. And then the LEC was on, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked. But because it's new champs and new weapons and so on, I'm so out of touch. All I'm it's oh my god, he's smashing his face in, but I got no idea what he's smashing his face in with. But I just love the casters. They're just so enthusiastic. Oh man, I love it. I'm back on it. CSGO's another good one though. I love a bit of CSGO. Now the last game man had 14 kills. BDS had none. Oh man, that turned into because BDS were railing. They were absolutely railing in the beginning, and they went 2-0 up, and I thought, oh man, you can't stop a train But then when Mad took that first game, I thought, all right, okay, BDS will come back now the next game. I can't believe Mad won. That's done me in. There's a mental gap, yeah. Oh, Ross, it's a skill issue. It's a fucking skill issue, bro. What can I say? Skill issue. This is what we need now. We need a 5s team for LOL. All of the boys from back in the day are flaked out now. This is an existence issue. Oh man, that was all neck. Oh. Is the LEC on the 7th? It is, isn't it? Misses it away. Kebabs. League of Legends on the big telly. Chin chin. Oh, see. I knew that weekend was going to be a sesh. Right then. I think that's it. I don't think I've got anything else I need to share right now. There's roadmap stuff. But I'm not going to take you through another half hour to an hour of roadmap stuff. We got Brew Chinwag 2 weeks from now. So actually on that weekend, so on the 7th of May, we'll have our next Brew Chinwag session, and I'll take you through the rest of the roadmap, because we'll have a Discord announcement, so you'll learn about the new advancements with Discord next week. And then on the 7th we'll have a Brew Chinwag, and on the 8th partner applications open. That's exciting times. That's exciting times. So partnership applications will open on the 8th, and they'll be open for 7 days. So they'll be open on the 8th, they'll close on the 14th. And I think we're looking to do a chief round table. So Optics, you won't know this yet, me and Ross were chatting about this earlier, but on the 9th, so on Donut Day on the 9th of May, we'll look to do a session where me, you, Harley and Ross will sit down and have a bit of a chinwag, and then people who are people who are looking to apply for partner can get to know us a little bit better, and what we're doing within Streamseed. And then we'll have we got a tweet coming out this week about something happening on the 12th of May, so it's going to be a busy week. And then on the 13th we're going to look to have like a drop-in session, so, or maybe on the 14th. No, we'll do it on the 13th, so it'll give people a day, but there'll be like a drop-in session in the Discord, so I'll be just lurking in the chat, maybe one or two others, and if there's any questions from people who want to apply to join us as a partner, then they can drop in that Discord and have a chinwag with us. So that week commencing the 8th of May is going to be mad. But yeah, there's lots coming up. The roadmap's stacked, but like I said, I'll cover that on the 7th. I won't bore you with that. I'll leave you with the rest of your Sunday evening, so we can chill. Do we have someone in mind that we're going to raid? I don't know if I haven't seen a raid redeem fly out, so I don't know if we've just got. If someone wants to, put someone in it, that's cool. If not, then we can go. If Brian's alive, let's do Brian. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, let's do Brian. I don't know many people who stream on a Sunday. I think people tend to take a break. But yeah, we'll do Brian. It'd be nice to go and pay the love to Brian. Pay the love. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I'll just probably go check out my RGB, and I said about it earlier, fucking whatever, I'm surprised the cat has slept the entire way through. Yeah. Nah. Love for love, like on Bebo. Oh, don't start love for love, bro. Get called out. Get called out. But yeah. No, yeah, there's just, like I said, it's going to be a mad couple of weeks with roadmap stuff. There's loads happening. We're having loads of exciting conversations behind the scenes as well. So as that stuff starts to become more solid, we'll be sharing loads more online. It's mental. Honestly, it's mental. Things have just heated up to the point where there's something new going on every day. ASL 18, yes please. Cardiff. Way. Keck W. Keck W. Oh, I can't believe I said it out loud. Get out. Becoming Ross. Right then. I'll love and leave you. Have an unequivocally fucking bassing week. And we will see you on Tuesday for Creators Donut Table. Ta-da!